too lazy to sort of like put that away. There's a spot over there. See, there's a spot over there. And you can't put that away. You gotta keep it right in front of the handicap. Beautiful. This guy over here who's taking, he's got a lot of carts, mind you, but still could have stopped and moved that for me. Nope. Can't do that either. Here's the new do. I got a haircut today, so there. And it's bad, you know, when you come into Walmart and you can't find stuff that used to be placed at a certain place. And even people, when you ask them to work here, they don't know where the stuff is either. Good job at changing things up, but need a roadmap so we can figure out where the things are. Thank you. Well, good afternoon, everybody. How are we today? So far, it's been a good day. I got up, I had a shower. That was good. And then then my sugar went down. I went out and I grabbed something. I was out and I grabbed something to eat. Then I had a little nap. right in Timmy's parking lot. Right now I'm in Walmart parking lot. Yeah, I was a little... I threw up a couple of pictures, but I was a little upset when I got here. Like, I mean, I was all right, but it's just that it brings out my frustration. I pulled up into two handicap zones, or two handicap parking. One, there was a cart from inside, one of them sit-down carts. They're not supposed to leave the store, as far as I know, unless you ask permission. But they just dropped it off there right in the middle, or right on the edge of a handicap parking, and made it very difficult for me. So, yeah. And then I pulled into another one, and lo and behold, there's two carts. I mean, there is a spot for carts down the road a little bit, but, you know, they just left them right there in the handicap. Anyways, I see the gentleman, the guy that picks up the carts. Now, he did have a full load, I'll give him that. I mean, he had a lot of carts, but I hit the horn, he looked at me, and I went, like, you know, pointed out in the front there, like, you know, got carts. I guess he didn't realize, you know, that I have no legs, so it's kind of hard for me to sort of like stop the van, jump out. I mean, I can do it, but, you know, it would be difficult. Then I have to move the carts, then get back in, and then move the van, and yeah, it's just, you know, but he just looked at me and just kept on going. And then when he came out, he was empty, but yet I was still there, and he just kept on going right by me, and I'm like, really? Anyways, I found a spot to park. I backed in, and then I took the carts. Yeah, that's no big deal, but I mean, I took the carts and I brought them back into the store, and the guy was there, and I said, hey, man, you know, I always got to be careful because I come across too strong sometimes, but I said, hey, you know, I did beat the horn at you. You looked at me, and I told you there was carts. I'm handicapped. Like, I got no legs. I can't just jump out. And he said, well, I was busy. And I said, well, yeah, your job is to move carts. I understand that, but, you know, I don't know. I just think that, you know, he should have done something a little bit different. Even if he just stopped for a minute, came across. Like, he wasn't that far away from me. He was the next aisle over. Just come across, move the carts so I could park my van, and then, you know, I'd bring the carts in. It's not a problem. But anyway, I sort of like that sort of like ticked me the wrong way. But it's because of and initially, not his problem, it's my problem, because that's one of the things that bothers me about not having legs, because I can't be more independent. But, you know, and if it was a perfect world and everybody get along, but that ain't the way it is. So, but yeah, and I found that out. So I hopefully I didn't come across too aggressive to the gentleman, because yeah, I don't want to be aggressive. I don't want to be one of them people. Like, I've watched them on video, you know, little shorts where the guy or a lady comes in and orders pizza, and she's got a wheelchair, and she's all grumpy and blah blah blah, and I'm, yeah, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be a nagging Nelly. No. No. Or a grumpy Gus. And it had nothing to do with the Gus I used to know. No, just grumpy Gus. Yes, and I'm practicing. I'm practicing on my iMovies on my computer, and it's taken me a little bit longer, so I decided to, for now, I'm going to still do videos inside the van, and I'm trying to move things around spot to spot, as you can see, different angle. I still got to figure out where's the best angle for, so I'm trying to do that. I phoned Chrome yesterday because I asked him, I was wondering what program he was using to edit his videos. And if you watched his video today, he talks about that little update about me. And so it was great to talk to him. And he seems to be all excited at the fact I'm going out. I'm all excited about the fact I'm going out there, hopefully in the summer. I'm all excited about the fact I'm going to go meet Andy, in the next, I guess 2-3 weeks maybe. I'm not really sure. So when you're dealing with other people, you got to sort of like be patient. So, and that's fine, and that's what I'm willing to do. I do know it's getting closer now than it was a month ago. So yeah, so we're good. And then oh yes, I also want to. Do you remember a while back I ordered a chainsaw, and there was a big hubbub about that. I didn't get it. They gave me back my money. They they squared everything with me, and well, it was a long time ago. It was in the summer, I think. Anyways, I was sitting there the other day. It was last week. I was sitting there the other day, and my daughter comes in and says, "Hey, I got a free chainsaw." I said, "What are you talking about?" And then she tells me, she says, Remember the chainsaw you ordered and everything else, and they paid you back?" And I said, "Yeah." And he says, "Well, it still got delivered." It got delivered to the wrong address, but the gentleman or the person that had it at their address, there was a mix-up somehow. Anyways, got a hold of my daughter. My daughter went to pick it up. Anyways, I got a new chainsaw. I've asked a few people. I said, because they already paid me, so should I give it back or set, and they said, no, all they'll do is just return it. And, they don't, I mean, you can return it, don't get me wrong, but they won't resell it to you or whatever. I mean, so I said, okay, so I guess I got a free chainsaw. Moving on. I sometimes feel embarrassed. The lady that sent me my blanket, I had it marked down. I was going to send her a letter, and I was going to send her a couple of stickers for the fact that she sent me a blanket. It's not an even trade, that's in my opinion. I mean, I love the blanket. I mean, I slept with it last night, actually. Yes, I sleep around with blankets, warm blankets. No, I slept with it last night. It was great. I wasn't sweating as much as I normally do, I guess because there was holes in the blanket, but it also kept me very warm. But if you're watching this video, and I'm sorry, this is the embarrassing part, I marked it down today and everything else, and I believe it's Lori. I hope so. I think it is. But if not, the lady that sent me the blanket, if you can either message me or email me, and I would like to have your address so I can send you just a little note and send you some of my stickers. But I just want to reach out. I did have your address, but in my haste and in my excitement to tear open the bags, tear open your packages, I discarded the name. I thought I put it down, but I didn't. But anyways, I also want to congratulate you on your fine wrapping skills. She sent me this package with 2 paper bags glued together or taped together, which is cool. It looked really nice. And the inside of it, of the blanket, the inside, I think she used, I think it was from Halloween or something, a box of small little chips there. One of the boxes they come in, and she stuffed the blanket in that. And I thought, wow, I'm not the only one that's ingenious about thinking about stuff like that. If Kim will mentor or say something about that, and I think even Insanity will say something about that, I send them a carving in a used toilet paper roll. So, hey, gotta save some money, gotta cut corners someplace. Anyways, thank you again, and if you can do that, I'd very much appreciate it. Or if not, and you don't want to do that, that's fine. When I get out to BC and I'm on the island, you'll know it, and if you show up, then we'll deal with it then. But anyways, again, thank you so much. I really enjoyed it, and I really love the color. I love that. I really do. You know enough about blankets to, you don't give a white blanket. A little bit of white in there, and then it fades out to black. But anyways, it was very nice of you. Thank you again, and I really appreciate it. Yes, I just checked out the weather network. It's -2, and I'm trying to come up with an idea before I get to Andy's. And I think I did a pull-out drawer. I think that would be the better part, because, yeah, trying to crawl underneath there will be quite difficult. And if I need something up front, then I can sort of like open something up at the front part of underneath the bed. But yeah, I was thinking of that. I think that pull-out thing would be just perfect. Okay, on that note, man, I love yous all. Aloha, I love you, peace. I did all that backwards, but that's all right. And I really thank you for all the support and love that you have given me over the years, and the fact that you're still following me, and yeah, just the fact that you always leave, 99.9% of the time, everybody leaves me positive comments. So much easier to be nice and kind than it is to be not nice and not kind. So but I just want to thank you all for helping me out. I put something on Patreon, and I thank the people on Patreon that gave me some feedback about what it was. And yeah, I just appreciate it. I mean, I appreciate each and every one of you. And I'm hoping I can see as many people. I won't be able to see all of you, but hopefully I can see as many people as I can when I go on my travels. So, and I still have to get in touch with the person that wants to be my traveling buddy, which I want her to be my traveling buddy too. I think it'd be a great opportunity, get to know somebody else, and to travel with somebody. Because yeah, the more I think of it, sometimes I sometimes think, oh no, I can do it. I'm all right. I can do it on my own. But yeah, I probably can do it on my own. But I mean, it'd be nice if there was somebody there. And so yeah, hopefully that works out. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. Then I'll have to be on my own. But yeah, I'm not gonna give up right now. I'm just like, yeah, and I have to start doing my taxes again. Start doing my taxes. Just getting ready for like last year. Put all the receipts away for last year, and then start this new year off. So I need to do that and mark down all the monies I make, like through YouTube and stuff. Yeah, that's important. I don't make like a whole whack of money, but I do make enough that I'm happy with it for now. I'm allowed to make a certain amount, and I think I'm just either under or just over that a certain amount, and I'm happy about that. But if I do make a big leap, I want to make a big leap. Like I want to, because as soon as I start, if my channel takes off, if people like what they see, my channel will go to a different level, and I want to make enough so that money that they take off of me, I'll be able to recover that and still make money on top, like make a little bit more money over that. So yeah, I don't expect to get, I'm in a different boat than a lot of other people. I mean, I'm 65, and I have my old age security and everything. I just want a little bit of extra spending money and traveling money and stuff like that. So that's why I do YouTube, and plus I like it, and didn't like it at first. I thought, oh, but I mean, I still have those days, but I mean, it's coming, and I like it. I mean, I really do. So anyways, on that note, I talk too much sometimes. So on that note, I love yous all. Peace. Aloha. I love you again. And I'll see you on the flip side. Woohoo!
Another rainy afternoon, I don't know what I'm to do. I just miss you more than